Blackwing Lair, main tank, Thunderfury Rogue, point of view. This is second week of Blackwing Lair. I managed to get a couple pieces week 1, and I'm going to be mind controlling Razorgore and popping these eggs. There we go. Yeah, pretty cool. You can see this is all of my gear. We got a couple of different gear sets to use for different fights. Like, we're going to use a lot of fire resist on Vaelestrasz and Firemaw. But it's mostly going to be, you know, 6-piece core forged and blasting. We're doing bronze, blue, and green. The weekly bonus trial this week is the green trial. And by pump time, I mean egg breaking time. Yeah, this is... I kind of like this. I mean, this boss is basically boring no matter what you do, but at least it's kind of unique when you're the one controlling Razorgore. You know, when it's just the ads spawning, it's just like, yeah, the ads die in 2 shots, and then you run to the next ad that dies in 2 shots, and, you know, then you just kind of vibe the rest of the time, and it's boring. I think I'll be able to get one more before this MC breaks. Yeah, I should be able to complete this cast. Okay. Then it's gonna break. The camera's gonna flip over there, and I click it again, and we're good. Okay, I got stuck a little bit. Okay. Pop this. I think I'm gonna save, like, this egg to be the last. It's kind of close to me, but not, like, super close to me. I don't want it spawning, like, directly on top of me, because I want a moment to hit my evasion and hit my, you know, free action potion. Wait, do I only have 4 free actions? I thought I got extra free action potions. I must not have. Huh. Oh well. Can Razorgore do a dance? You're trying to troll me. I know what happens if I type /dance. It breaks the mind control. Okay? I'm not doing /dance. No. Last time... look, last time I followed, you know, streamer chat directions while I was mind controlling Razorgore, I got disconnected mid-fight. So what I did once before, which caused an immediate game disconnect, was instead of waiting for the mind control to break and then clicking the orb after, I tried to just click the orb while currently mind controlling it. And that caused an immediate disconnect from the game, which was not ideal. It was in fact very bad. It resulted in a panic in my raid, because someone else had to pick up the mind control on short notice. Yeah, I'm gonna save one in basically the middle of the room. I think my favorite part about the raid, the same raid where I disconnected mind controlling Razorgore. Oh no, wait, no, that was a different raid. But yesterday's raid, we did something really funny. We did gnomish battle chickens on Razorgore. And because Razorgore was mind controlled when the squawks were going off, we actually buffed Razorgore with 3 gnomish battle chicken battle squawks. He had plus 15% attack speed. Alright, we're getting on the last couple of eggs here. You got about 30 seconds. Alright, last egg is going to be in about 10 seconds. I can hold it if you want, or I can just send it. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, you said hold? Okay, holding. 3, 2, 1. I think I'm in DPS spec. Doesn't actually matter. I just noticed cold blood. Don't tell anyone. Oh, he didn't conflag me yet. What the hell? Simon conflag? Perfect. Okay, let's just slightly change the talents here. Don't worry about it, you guys. Let's see. Warlock quest item, Untamed Blade, Primeval Glove. Do we need those? We do kind of need those. But those are ones that we would make into Core Forged. So I'll roll on them for sure, but I won't use my special 101 roll. Alright, we'll go Vaelestrasz set. Draconian Gloves rolling out next. The rolls are down here. Chat window, you know, the chat window's kind of small, but, you know, whatever. That's how I've got it. Primeval Gloves, I'm rolling those. Damn, we did not win the roll. Your ass, Rogue, is winning the roll on those. With a 99, it looks like. Such is life. Wait. Oh, someone used a 101 roll. I see, yep. We're just going in to kill the goblins right now. Don't have to be totally ready for the boss. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
You are persistent, aren't you? Your ally here attempted to match his power against mine. Pay the price.
We got him. Got them all.
You shall serve. Get up.
They ain't dead yet, but we tagged them all. I mean. Okay. Can't find a VOD. There was a stream yesterday. Something's weird with the setting. Maybe I have to click and publish it. It seems like Twitch just keeps disabling the function where it says, like, automatically publish VODs. It does this every once in a while. Let me see. Alright, the VOD should be published now. Let me see if I can go to, like, settings, stream. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal is. It actually just... like, I always click this to be enabled, and I just loaded it up today, and it was disabled for some reason. So I just clicked it on again. I think I don't actually need this glove. Whatever. Yeah, we got a lot more health with that glove. I'm just thinking that, like, I might not need that much threat generation in this group. And if the threat generation isn't needed, then it's just a stat loss on the glove. But let's go with the highest threat I can generate, you know? Fire protection. Let's see. This buff. This buff. Yeah, but the gloves are like my cool, interesting thing I'm doing. Three GCDs? Nah, I don't need that many. Boom, +1 all stats. Race of air, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not yet, not yet.
Nefarian's corruption has taken hold.
We have about 35 seconds.
Control myself.
Is this a speed run? Nope. Chill run where we're gonna get some loot and it's gonna be fun.
Flee before I lose our sense of control. The black fire rages
Currently having fun, but currently
must release
really trying to focus here. 15 seconds.
flame, death, destruction.
5,
4 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I must fight this. Alex stronger.
Good.
I must fight.
I don't need the evasion yet. Now I need the evasion. Evasion's up. Evasion faded. Yes. Ooh. Only I have the fire breath. When the boss dies, the burning adrenalines go away, but the fire breaths stay. Draconian leggings, shimmering golden disc, pendant to the fallen dragon, and draconic avenger. That went well. That went well. I liked that. It's kind of cranker DPS too. Look at that. I was a little worried. I was a little worried that I might die towards the end with the stacking fire damage and the stacking burning adrenaline, but it went well. Everything was fine. I was very happy with that. And the threat was a huge crank. Sure, this is like a big trash pack, but I think... I mean, every group I've been in that, like, tries to, like, kite it and crowd control it and do whatever, it's just, like, not necessary. Yeah. What I would recommend is if we have some spare druids, there'll be Flyware or Shwetty. If you could spam Hibernate, just, this is what you gotta do. Spam Hibernate on the Death Talon Wormkin. That will prevent it from casting, and no other thing we do can really prevent it from casting. Manzar, I want you, like, actually tanking stuff, because we're going to fight for threat for all these mobs. Yeah, we're going to run in. I just do a... Oh, I don't have an assistant to do a pull timer.
5.
Alright, here we go. We're charging into the room.
2, 1.
Not quite as good as it could have been. Maybe we make a little bit more assignments for the next one. The point of the Flamekin is, like, the Druid just sits there and does nothing but spam Hibernate. It gets broken constantly, but he gets constantly re-hibernated, so he can never get a Fireball Volley cast off. Yeah, Flyware, why don't you get the square mark, and Shwetty, you get the triangle mark. Just spamming Hibernate on those. Manzar, you want to take the captain, and then I'll try to grab... Actually, let me take the captain, and Manzar, you take the other mobs. Sure.
5.
Skull and X are up.
3, 2, 1.
Random charge away. Okay, that went much better than the first one. Only one death, no tank deaths. Yeah, much better than the first one. Good work. Yeah, we're gonna go Fan of Knives focused attacks for this room, for sure, Phil. That is exactly what we're gonna do. Right, I'm hoping our other 4 rugs can enter stealth and disarm traps. I see some of the traps being disarmed already. That is great. Need this, and that. I think we're good to move up now. We cleared most of the room. Yep, some elites coming in. We should have Shuriken toss too. Poison knife kind of not very good here. We should maybe just back up. That's the easiest way to get out of combat here. Just back up to the start again with the death. Alright, let's get some fresh buffs on Manzar. Oh, I see where you are. Yeah, you're not with the rest of the group. I see. Yeah, okay, then we move up and we keep rolling. Move up, keep rolling. Yeah, I'm trying to put it to the side here. Keep moving forward. Good. Bringing it back down here. This is pretty good. I like this whole Fan of Knives situation here. I quite like it. Sure. 2 hatchers here. I'll hold them at the top of the stairs. Then we'll pause a little bit, heal, and get some mana. Just chill in the mid-level of this stairwell. Should get a combat drop, hopefully. Yeah, I'm out of combat too. Nice. Alright, let's move up. Yep. I'm having trouble having any combo points to put up Blade Dance, honestly. That's what I want the Shuriken Toss for. Yeah, that's actually all the elites. Alright, back to the... Back to these runes. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Honor Among Thieves on the helmet is my normal tanking setup. We were doing a lot of AoE there, so I did Fan of Knives plus focused attacks. Let's see. Buff durations. Refresh. The Sebaceous Offhand. And the Gift of Arthas. Alright, we're going for a big threat, so even when he does the threat reduction thing, it is hopefully not an issue. Using my Giga Threat gloves. Oh, I should, yeah, re-food buff. 10-minute buffs fell off. Gotta refresh those. Ready. This one, and this one. Okay. Now I think we're good. Okay, my pug group wiped on Firemaw for over an hour. Oof, Jay Maurice, that does sound rough. Yeah, the Giga Threat gloves are the level 25 Black Fathom Deeps gloves.
1.
Warlock pet's going in. We'll get it here. Wait, the Warlock pet just turned around. Oh my god. Yeah, just send the pet at it. Perfect. Okay. you're good. Okay, looking good here. Huge threat value. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna wing buffet my threat away. He dead. Suppression device report, Black Brood Pauldrons, double Draconian boots. Put the buffs back in the bottle. Boom. 2 bosses reset from knocking, tank to ledge, and evading. Oof. Yeah, that's no good. I think, so I would have preferred if the boss was like here. I don't know if it actually mattered, but like I was here and boss was directly to my side because he pulled like along that line. So that means, I'm trying to think. I mean, the melee were basically in an arc like this, so they didn't really have their back to a wall. I think if I tanked in this corner, he would come in on this line, and then the melee could be there, and then they would have their back to a wall, and that might be a little bit better positioning, but, you know, we were pretty much fine. Drop in the green slime puddle over there, where no one else is standing. Perfect. Now we've cleaned out all the whelps, we have plenty of room to do this trash. The boss's pull mechanic is actually just not working as intended right now. He will just sometimes aggro when not all the levers are clicked. It's inconsistent, you just have to deal with it at this point. Sure thing. This trash is spicy with the technicians and stuff. I don't know if you want to handle it specially. I usually don't think much about it as a rogue. Alright. Well then I'm gonna pull it, I'm just gonna line of sight to the left and it'll come in. It is what it is. Alright, next pack. There will be some spellbinders, some stupid blood elf looking mobs. The rogues can go on those. They're immune to all magic, and you want to interrupt their flame shocks. Incoming. I have a lot of threat there. Trying to move. Maybe I shouldn't have moved that around. Maybe that was not good. Good interrupt on the Flame Strike. I was thinking I should, like, go in and do some stuff to the Warlock because I had a big threat lead on the Overseer, but that maybe wasn't smart, you know, shuffling the mobs around like that. Oh, I think we go one more pack, inside and to the left. Oh, nice. Right on, yeah. Firemaw set. Alright, they're going over all the positioning and stuff. We're gonna go Fire Protection, Nature Protection, then have Stone Shield ready for mid-boss. So the lightning charges go very far back, and the fire charges you can just dip out of line of sight. If you've got fire resist, like a Molten Core Heat 3 set, that's very good to use here. I'll be using a bunch of fire resist. It'll prevent application of a lot of these debuffs that cause you to have to run away. The Oni Cloak is for Shadow Flame. You just have to have it, or one of his abilities can one-shot you. But if you have other stuff that's fire resist, it's generally good to use here. You want a fire protection potion, and if you've got one, also a nature protection potion. We'll get this nature protection soon. They're talking about the strategy. I try to encourage people to use fire resist here. If you have your whole raid doing fire resist, you basically never have to run out of line of sight. Like, if everyone does a fire protection, a nature protection, and is wearing like 200-ish fire resist, you're probably going to kill the boss before anyone has to run out of range. And it's great. You just ignore mechanic, you know? Do we want to unboon? Okay, one pull without boon. Got it. Buffs in the bottle. Okay. Probably didn't have Onyxia cloaks on those players. Oh, I lost threat here. Boss is on Mansaw. This boss's pull mechanic is just kind of scuffed. It's not, as far as I'm aware, it's just not working as intended currently. Boss on Simon. I think maybe in the tightest of that corner, I was out of line of sight of my healers, I thought, so I moved it a little. Boss on Manzar. Boss on Simon. That was a tank death, yeah. So we're gonna investigate what those deaths were. Alright, die in Broodlord room if you can. Yeah, I'm gonna investigate the cause of the deaths here. I'm dead now. So I can look. Shadow Flame, Shadow Flame, Shadow Flame, Shadow Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4.5K. Let's see, static electricity, X4 debuff, static electricity debuff. Yeah, this is Shadow Flame hitting the whole raid for about 4K. That's the source of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deaths at 23 seconds into the fight. They're all Shadow Flame deaths. It's only hitting for about 4,500, little under 4,500. I'm not sure if these people are wearing cloaks or not. Yeah, let me see how much my damage taken was. Oh, Shadow Flame hits me for 4.5K too, and I had my cloak on. I guess that's the cloaked version. I think that might have been a bad positioning. Really, like it shouldn't be going towards them, I think. Either they got to be tighter on the line of sight, like farther to the right, or tank's got to position it a little different. That doesn't seem to be a cloak issue. They're getting hit by it. I have a question for the healers. If I'm backed into this corner right here, can you hit me with heals from your safe spots? Gotcha. Okay. Because we were moving a little bit back and forth here as he knocked us around. And the position of the boss did change. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to be very deliberate with the pull pattern. I'm going to pull him to this wall over here and then back up into the grate so he'll be positioned properly and not at like a weird angle. So I'll need extra time on the pull. Because positioning him, I won't have Giga Threat at the start. Buffets would increase Shadow Flame? Yeah, perhaps, Ritter. Yeah, and Lord Beerus, you're right. The other times I've seen you do it, you just Giga resist everything and blast him. Yeah, but this group doesn't have that much fire resist and that much damage output compared to my other groups. Buff is out. This buff, this buff, this buff, this buff. Okay, I'm done pressing all the consumes. I'm ready. Ooh, I don't need that anymore. With since everyone died, the Abandoned Wedding Band was no longer affecting anyone. So while it's on cooldown, it's just useless. So switch that out for something that actually does something. And I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be being a tank is hard. Yeah, Thor, it is hard. Nature and fire potions propped now. And you said we're on booning here? Alright, on booning. This one. Someone said they're having some internet problems, so we gotta hold. Ready? Ready? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be a little careful with the positioning, so the pull will be slightly slow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. He was a lot faster than I thought he would be. I thought my sprint would keep me safely away from him while I was trying to pull. But that was not the case. position whenever I get knocked up like that. Oh my god, where's all my energies? We got it. We got it. Nice. All right, reboot. Check the loot. A Draconian Leggings, Cloak of Firemaw. New Cloak of Draconic Might with 19 agility, 19 strength. There you go. That got buffed a little bit recently. It used to be 18-18. Now it's 19-19. None of those items are really good for us, though. World buffs are a crutch, says Thor. Very true. Okay, well, the next boss... the thing about it is... I really want to pull them together and stack and cleave and try to kill it, but I don't know if we have the DPS to do that, and then we would all die. The alternative strategy is very complicated, involving people switching back and forth between the bosses. And what was our veil? I mean... Sure, so we stack them, and we don't have our buffs out, and we see how close we get. And then if we're close, we unboon and we stack them again. And then if the second attempt still fails, then we go to the complicated strategy. I like that. Because it largely is going to avoid having to deal with the complicated strategy, which is what I want. Okay, are we good to start pulling trash here? Yeah? We got another tech pack. Spellbinders. I'm pulling. Yep. Okay. Yeah, dude, I hate the Ebonroc and Flamegor strategy where you're like, okay, healers swap, then tanks swap, then DPS swap at 4 stacks, and you swap at 3 stacks, and switch back and forth and do this, and it's like, let me just crank, okay? I would much rather crank. Stack them together, stack and cleave. That's the whole goal of classic raiding, if you ask me. Do enough damage that you don't have to do mechanics. That's really it. I love that. Alright, Manzar, if you got a FAP for this one, that'll be good. I have only 3 left. These big worm boys. Okay, we got some extra FAPs. Okay. Okay, everyone's giving me FAPs now. Alright, sweet. Let's pull these. I'll take the big boy. Manzar, you take the 3 small boys. Done. Skulls marked. 3, 2, 1. Nice, he taunted off, dragged it away. Perfect. This is like, so far, I love playing with this tank. Manzar is great. The coordination is flawless and effortless. Okay, there's going to be a bunch more of these tech packs with goblins and spellbinders here. And each of them we're going to try to pull pretty carefully. I'd like the rest of the raid to be, go look where Diamond is. Rest of the raid be here. And don't come and peek around the corner. We're going to pull them and we're going to fight them once they come around the corner like this. Okay, so y'all be there and I'll go shoot them. Vaelestrasz and Cowboy go over with the rest of the raid over there. Alright. Coming in. Gonna pull here, so incoming. Okay, line of sight issues. Hold. Okay, now it's incoming. Holy shit. Okay, that was too much bomb damage. Yeah. Okay, we gotta change hat. Clearly the hat was unlucky and the cause of our death. If we had a better hat on. What if I intentionally got some of the techs to throw a bomb at me at the start so that they would then be staggered? Does that help? Alright, chat, how do I do... Is it legitimately my fault? And if so, how do I do it better? It is legitimately my fault, says Kuja. And yes, and I don't know. Right to the raid. Oh, so we want the raid to be, like, not right clumped up at the corner. So the positioning, so if we have the, if I did exactly the same thing, but the raid was like farther away, then it would be fine. Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to figure out what we did wrong, so we can do better. Okay. Right, so the whole raid was, like, stacked pretty tightly and all died to the, like, first volley of bombs. So we want to pull them right around a corner like that. There will be different corners that we operate with for the other pulls. But we do not want the entire raid stacked up in a tight clump. They can be in a much wider arc so they don't all get hit by the same volley of bombs. we'll move up a bit. This corner on the right will be the one that I pull them around. So they'll come to right here, and then they'll start casting on us. Which means the entire raid should be in an arc like this. Down the stairs, not up the stairs. Like around, big arc like this. To be able to attack when they come around the corner. Let's see, I got a fresh alpha, fort. Can I get a druid buff, please, on Simonized? Thank you. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna pull the next pack, and please don't try to run up the ramp. Just let them come to us, and be nice and... Yeah, it looks mostly spread out. Okay. Incoming. Okay, that went way, way better. I love it. Okay, much, much, much better. We can fight the next pack in the exact same spot. Keep everyone, you know, down the ramp. We don't want anyone fighting to be up here, especially because that can line of sight your healers. You want to be on the slanted part of the ramp. But yeah, everyone stay in that same arc just like we did for the last one. So go back, go back. Bring the next group in. All right. Incoming. This is probably too far forward. Oh, I'm still in my fire resist tank stuff. I gotta change that gear set. Stuff I was using for Firemaw. Can't kick that. Those did not get pulled down. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. Slight problem, we had people going up above the ramp, so the goblins didn't pull really to where we wanted them to, but overall, it's fine. And we can do the next pack exactly the same spot again. There we go. That's the gear I want. Just waiting for the reses and rebuff, so we're powered up. Okay. Yeah, everyone down the ramp. I'm gonna pull the pack. Incoming. Got people, they're still just, they can't resist. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. We're just not gonna do this. We got people running around up there. I don't know how complicated that direction can possibly be. But apparently too complicated. What's great about Alliance? Having your Paladin run into the pack with bubbles so bombs aren't even a thing. Paladins are a crutch. You're just saying that because you're jealous that you didn't pick Horde. Alright, that's the last of those abominable, awful packs. We can move up now. For this pull and the next, if we have anyone who can off-tank, it is great to have 3 tanks for these. Nah, not with the stack and cleave strat. But 3 tank, just anyone with a tank off spec, otherwise we will make do with 2. Chillax, is that Chillaxin, Mr. Warlock? Okay. Chillax, you take blue square there. Blue square will be our last kill target, because if the vulnerability isn't good for Chillax, his threat gen won't be that good, so... No, but these mobs have a special thing where, like, they're only vulnerable to a certain type of magic, and they're highly resistant to all the others, so the threat can be a little scuffed if it's not the vulnerability that's good for you, which is why I'm giving you the one that's the 3rd kill target. So we just want to pull them, separate them. I'll take Skull and I'll take it on the left. Chillax, you take Square and you put it, you know, against the right. And Manzar, you take the middle one and put it in the middle. Everyone understand? You Chillax, you good to go with the tanking setup? Sweet, okay. This is also a situation for a free action potion on the tanks.
1.
Yeah, but detect magicking them on the pull, it's like additional complication. Sure. Alright, Chillax, I'm grabbing yours. Mobs on Manzar. Mobs on Simon. Okay, sweet. Next is the boss. Do not go up onto that little curved ramp thing. The aggro range's pretty big. Absolutely. Our plan is going to be, we're going to do 1 attempt without buffs. Keep the buffs in the bottle. We're going to stack them, and we're probably going to die, but we're going to try to measure, like, how close to killing it we are. And then, if we're pretty close to killing it, we're just going to unboon and do the stack strategy. The reason we want to do this is because the stack strategy is just so much simpler and has less moving parts and less complication than the normal strat. So we want to measure our DPS, see if we think we're close to being able to kill it. If you have a Shadow Protection Potion, please drink it. If you have a Fire Protection Potion, please drink it. I'm drinking my first one of those right now. We'll do 2 tanks. So, Chillaxin, you can go... Wait, Chillax just left the raid group. What's the matter? No, wait, right, so Chillax, you could go back to DPS. Manzar, I'll have you take Flamegor, and then, look where I'm going. You're gonna angle yours slightly up the ramp, right? So we want the butts together, but the faces apart. So, you'll be, like, right here, with Flamegor facing you, and then I will be with Ebonroc right about here, with Ebonroc facing me. That's so the melee can cleave, but the breaths don't, like, both hit both of the tanks. And then all the range DPS and healers go right about here. Like, right on this little thing here. Does everyone understand that positioning? Yes. Okay, so Manzar will take Flamegor and be positioned right about here, angling the boss slightly up the ramp. Right, the facing direction of the boss angled slightly up the ramp. I'll take Ebonroc and have the boss angled. I'll be standing right here and angling the boss slightly down the ramp. So the two bosses should be very close to each other. And then range, DPS, and healers all go right here. Let's see, I have fire and shadow. You will need your Onyxia scale cloaks for this. Sure. Okay. Where's the Gift of Arthas? Not up. Okay, I had to hit a bunch of consumes. I'm good now. Yeah. I'm gonna go shoot Ebonroc. You'll need to, like, I don't know, Moonfire or whatever, range threat to get Flamegor and bring him down in here. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to... Yeah, okay. Everyone's ready? Let's do a pull 10. Wait, look alive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good position. Need a little bit more damage on Flamegor. Well, a lot more, actually. Gonna start taking some heavy damage from the marks now. Mark kills us at 30%. Fifth mark kills us at bosses are at 30%. Do you think we got it? So, at that point, we had the bosses at 30% health. They were actually, like, dead even. Killed us at fifth mark. Bosses were at 30%. I think that that's good. That we can do that if we unboon. Yeah, if you have like a power word barrier or something, and you can time it for when that 5th mark is hitting, that's absolutely perfect. If warriors have a rallying cry to give us all extra health for that 5th mark, a lot of people lived it, and a lot of people died to it. So I think if we had just a little bit more health, we would live that 5th mark, and then we'd have it super easy. And we'll get a little extra health from our world buffs too. Yeah, I think we got it. I'm confident. Even if I wasn't confident, I wouldn't say so. Okay? Even if I was like 60-40, I'd just say 100% confidence to inspire confidence in the team. Do we have particular priests that have barrier? Like, should I call that out when we come up to the 5th mark? Or could someone call it out? It's like a barrier plus rally. Barrier from a priest, rally from a warrior. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. DBM code warning you about the stack being high is for the boomer strat. This is the Chad strat, okay? Welcome to the big leagues, folks. Yeah, I mean, if you have a spare fire or shadow mid-fight, you can do that too. That's great. Right now, as you get res, you should hit either a fire or a shadow if you've got them in your inventory. This is good. Ober, can you say on voice chat, like, when they're supposed to do that, like 5 seconds before the shout? What? I don't think I do. Yeah, we could look at that. One minute 34 seconds, you said, on the 5th stack? 24, 124, okay. Check your potion cooldowns, your shadow protections and fire protections. Press the other one if you've got another one up. I've got both fire and shadow active now. Alright, this is a good stream prediction here, okay? How many players will die? 0 to 3, 3 to 9, 10 or more. There's the prediction. There's a prediction. 10 or more is, you know, I mean, it might not totally be a wipe. Raid-wide rallying cry, yes. Let's hit our 10 minutes. Alright, I think overall the execution on that first attempt was good. We got him into position, we cranked him. We did good damage, so I'm confident here. You know, do the same thing again, but with world buffs, knock it down. I am good to go. Are we all... Alright, unbooning. It's time. Let's see. Checking if anyone's still booned. That guy doesn't even have a boon, it looks like. Okay. Yep, I see it. Yep, yeah. Okay. Gamba is up. How many players will die? Alright, closing prediction. Focusing up.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Cancel.
1.
They're doing soul stones now. I got an earth shield now, okay. Oh, the wedding band I should unequip. I thought we were pulling, then I closed the prediction. We're locked in now. Okay, actually going this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Oh, the evasion was at a bad time. I should have saved the evasion till he put Shadow of Ebonroc on me. He's gonna heal a bit now. If he ever hits me. Parry. A little bit more on Flamegor. Hey, good work. Excellent. 0 deaths. DFT? I mean, it's Tank Biss. I'm rolling 101 on it, obviously. Oh, shit! Yo! Streamer Bennies. That's worth. Thank you. Let's go. That's some damage right there. Alright, change hat into the Drake Fang Talisman hat, obviously. Let's go! The little Fang! Little Fang! Talisman. Slightly better than Hand of Justice. A lot better, actually. I'm joking. New main. Let me pay out this prediction. Choose outcome 0 to 3 players dying. $126 is the timer you have to beat before the 6th stack. They were at 123, so about 3 seconds until raid wipe. That close. Boom. Tank Biss. Also DPS Biss. But, I mean, it's like Biss for every physical DPS, just about. Not for this boss. We'll need it again for Nefarian, but you can unequip for now. Chillax, if you can slap yourself back into tank spec. Excellent. Right, I'll take far left, Manzar mid, Chillaxin right.
Five, 4, 3.
Let's go.
2.
Maps for tanks. Whatever the vulnerability was here, maybe it was Shadow. Idol was doing big threat there. But I had a quick taunt to avert disaster. Good. Okay. Chromaggus is next. So this boss, we don't know exactly how it's going to go, because he's going to roll 2 out of 5 random breaths. And if he picks any 4 of the good ones, his boss is incredibly easy. But if one of his 2 random breaths is time-lapse, it gets a little complicated. Yep. Roger that. I'm going to take a bathroom break then. They said, don't do the strategy yet. Let's take a quick break. I am gonna be right back also real quick. Maybe pop a 30 seconds. Okay, yeah, I'll wait 30 seconds, hit the frost potion, then I'll take a bathroom break. Yeah, Kuja, I don't think we had a barrier and a rally ready for the 6th mark, because we were doing them on 3, 4, 5, so I think we were out of cooldowns at that point. Okay, I'll be right back, and then we'll talk about Chromaggus strategy. I think this is my new main, honestly, dude. It's got Thunderfury and DFT and more tier than any of my other characters, and as Venomous Totem. Like, how can it not be my main now? Okay. We got frost protection. Maybe I'll go for a fire protection. Roxagar coming in with another change hat. Okie doke. This one. The Dobbs.
Five, four.
All right. Prediction.
1.
Start prediction. I'll take that. Will Chromaggus use time lapse? Yes. No. Alright, prediction's up. I'm here. I'm awake. Yeah, ready to listen to some strategy. So there's a 2, let's see, he gets 2 breaths out of 5 possible, and time lapse is one of the 5 breaths. This is scuffed. No, we don't have black essence, so it's not guaranteed to do time lapse. Alright, we good to go strategy? Got a bug in the room. What the hell? Okay, so from the start, like, if he gets time lapse, which is random whether he's gonna do time lapse or not, time lapse makes it more complicated. I'm gonna first just explain it, assuming he's not getting time lapse, because that's the more likely thing, is that he's not gonna have time lapse. We're gonna have both the tanks back here. It's gonna be me and Manzar tanking. He's gonna come out from his lair, and he's gonna go, forward. We're gonna position him a little bit, like, there'll be a little bit of positioning finagling at the start, and we'll have him facing into the area, and his butt will be towards where the raid is now. Me and Manzar will be right here. The reason for this is whenever he runs towards anyone else, which he will do, even if it's not a threat pull, he will just run towards people sometimes. He's always going to fall back into a nice position. When we have the tanks up front, how you may have seen it before, and he runs towards random people, then the positioning gets all fucky, so I don't like that as much. Tanks here. So then, melee DPS, will be like approximately here. And range DPS and healers can be approximately here. And everyone here is positioned so they're really close to a line of sight blocker. The range DPS and healers can dip right over here to be out of line of sight of the boss. The melee DPS, who are right here, can dip into this corner to be out of line of sight of the boss. And the tanks, me and Manzar, who'll be tanking like right here, can dip over to the left like that to be out of line of sight of the boss. An important thing for the melee is, there's a weird, like, classic mechanic of, if you're out of line of sight but you're still auto-attacking, it doesn't count as being out of line of sight. So for the melee DPS, when you need to line of sight the boss, and I'll get to why you would do that, you need to go into here and then you need to press escape. So you're not targeting, you're not auto-attacking. Otherwise, you'll just still get hit. What we're trying to line of sight for are Chromaggus' breath attacks. There's 5 possible breath attacks. They all do slightly different... 4 of them do slightly different things, but they're all effectively, they just do a fuckload of damage to you. So he will cast them. He has a 2-second cast bar. DBM should be able to warn you when they're happening, but if you're really close to a line of sight, you should be able to react in 2 seconds to, move out of there. Stop your cast. Like, the Incinerate Flesh one might just one-tap you, so you do really want to actually interrupt your cast, actually get out of line of sight, try to not get hit by these. And if we don't have time-lapse, it's all pretty fucking simple. I will basically, either me or Manzar, whoever has threat, will basically just tank it the entire time. The tanks will take the breaths and get hit by them, but that's okay. The DPS and healers should be able to line of sight them. And we just heal through it, kill the boss. Shouldn't really be that big of a deal. If he gets time lapse, this is a really important thing that basically me and Manzar have to manage properly. And the DPS never mind, everyone has to do something about this. But the main tank, whoever has threat, will get hit by the time lapse, just like any other breath. But the secondary tank needs to not get hit by time lapse, because time lapse will make the boss temporarily ignore you. So if both the tanks get hit by time lapse, they both get ignored, he will just run around and kill people. So it is on whoever's secondary tank, which I'm assuming will be Manzar, to see that the time lapse is happening and run out to make sure they don't get hit by it. Then the time lapse goes off, the main tank gets hit by it, and the boss will be attacking Manzar for a little bit. The other thing is he's going to have vulnerabilities. If he gets a fire vulnerability, the mages are going to be able to do a shitload of damage, and they might over-threat me or Manzar, and that can mess up the time-lapse situation. Like, if Manzar is not second on threat, and the time-lapse goes off, it's going to run to whichever mage, blasted a 10,000 damage fireball into the fire vulnerability, or whatever. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I would say we run one without our Chrono Boon buffs out. And kind of, see how it is, see which breaths we get. Once we roll the breaths once, after this attempt, we'll know which breaths we have. And it won't change. So, yeah, too much explanation. Let's send it. Check your buffs, make sure you got your, all the buffies you want. Oh, I don't want to be there. I don't need that. It's not necessary with the way we're positioning. Okay. I hate explanations a lot, so I need to just cut it short and send it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spinning. Almost. Good. line of sight. Oh, I was a little late on that call. First breath is Incinerate. Yeah, he has a cast bar. Second breath in 8 seconds. Second breath in 2 seconds. Corrosive acid, we're good. Next breath in 3 seconds. Uh-oh, I'm taking big damage. Breath in 3 seconds. Oh yeah, we need dispels on these people that have a lot. It has to happen. They have to be dispelled. Breath in 3 seconds. I keep getting that. Breath in 3. Good work, good work, good work. All good, all good. Will he use time lapse? Answer: no. Any DFTs in chat? Yeah, dude. Anyone else have DFT and Thunderfury in chat? Just wondering. Just asking in case, you know, I don't know if anyone else, you know, has DFT and Thunderfury in their, on their character. Pretty much. I think it's like some subset of like the really good stuff. There's a bunch of tier tokens, there's a bunch of weapons usually. The class West starters I don't think can drop from the final chests. Don't worry, Cujo, we'll get over the Nefarian strategy soon. They're handling loot, so I'm gonna let them handle... Oh, did I forget to roll on... Oh no, here they are. I rolled a 3 on the shoulders. Unlucky. I'm not winning those shoulders. Maybe we win the next... Maybe there's more shoulders in the bonus chests at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to do the strategy until the loot's done, so people can, you know, pay attention to the loot and then pay attention to the strategy. Ooh, look at this Elementium threaded. Wow, stamina, armor, and defense. I don't want that. Go for it. Does GDAP still exist? No, dude. Blizzard banned it. They said, Okay, sweet. Nefarian strategy, y'all ready to listen? I can do it quick. Don't worry about it. We're going to go over the strategy right now. First part of the strategy, everyone open up your bag and equip your Onyxia Scale Cloak. Alright, strategy step number 1, equip your Onyxia Scale Cloak. Then, let's see. I'll go left and Manzar go right for tanks. And then we'll have... what do we have? We have a good split. 1 and 2 can go left, and 3 and 4 can go right, and people in group 5 can go wherever they want. There's these 2 doors here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with 10 people on each door, we'll be fine, I think. So, Manzar will be at this door here where you see Diamond currently, along with group 3 and 4. And then I'll be over at the door here with group 1 and 2 and tanking the drakes. What's going to happen at the start of the fight is a bunch of shitty dragons are going to spawn, and we're just going to stand on top of the spawn point, and you're going to mash your attack ability, and they're going to each die in about 2 seconds. It's very straightforward. Sometimes Nefarian will mind control someone. You can't, like, attack Nefarian, he just comes around. He can Shadow Bolt people, he can mind control people. Obviously, don't kill the mind control people, and heal them if someone gets Shadow Bolted. That's phase 1. It's very, very easy. Once we kill 40 of these shitty dragons that spawn, that's when the real fight starts. Nefarian's gonna come in, and he's gonna land right in the middle of the room, right about here. This is where he's gonna land. So I will be right here, and I will tank him right here. Okay, so I'll be here, will also be in front of me. Melee DPS will end up right about here, and then the rest of the raid, range DPS and healers, want to spread out in approximately this area, where Diamond is running around in a circle right now. And then you're basically blasting the boss. He will occasionally fear, so I will need a fear ward on myself, Simonize the tank so I don't get feared and the boss doesn't get out of position. Tremor totems are nice for everyone else that can't have fear wards, because we can't fear ward the entire raid. We do have a shaman in each group, so that's great. Then, let's see. The main mechanic that's going to happen is called a class call. Periodically, he's just going to pick a random class, and it's going to do a special effect on players of that class. And the warrior one is forcing them into berserker stance. All of our warriors are DPSers, so that's basically irrelevant. The warlock one summons some infernals. They just spawn infernals. Okay, great. We kill them. No problem. The mage one causes the mages to polymorph their teammates. So if we get a mage class call, we need the mages, all the mages, to run away from the group, just far away from everyone else, so you're not polymorphing random people. It sucks for the mages if that happens, but that's the way it is. They can LOS on the broken pillar. Sure, that works too. Hunter one, Nolalin. If it's a hunter class call, it breaks your ranged weapon. If you have a secondary ranged weapon to equip, that's good. Otherwise, Unlucky. Okay, good. The Shaman one causes him to spawn corrupted totems that benefit Nefarian. Just like the Warlock one, you just kill them. It's not that complicated. You just kill the totems that spawn. For Druids, it forces you into cat form. Unlucky, you're in cat form. For Rogues, it teleports you all to the front of the boss. If that happens, hit evasion or something. Because I'm going to be immobilized in front of the boss too. So that'll just be unlucky. You can dispel the road call? Yeah, I think you can. I wasn't 100% on that. I know I can't vanish it to get rid of it. Or maybe I couldn't because never mind. Maybe you can vanish it. Whatever. Not that important. Final one is the Priest class call. This one is very important that the Priests know what it is, not like the other ones that are kind of whatever. If it's a Priest class call, the Priest needs to stop using any healing abilities, because your healing abilities will afflict the target with a super damage over time effect. You just need to stop healing until the class call effect is over. That does not apply to Shadow Priest. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's the class call things, you know, mages run away, and shamans, like, you kill the totems, kill the shit that spawns. When he gets to, I think it's 30% health, he's gonna summon a bunch of skeleton dudes that are gonna run at the raid. Basically, all the corpses of the dragons are gonna resurrect as skeletons. And you know what? Also, super easy. We have some classes that have good AoE, they'll just AoE blast them down. If we're all, like, in this area here, they'll come to us, we blast them. Not a problem. Any questions? I would say send it. Send it with the buffs on Boon. This is not a complicated one. Let's yeah, so let's hit our buffs and ready up for this. Yep, okay. I'm on booning, and I am ready. One, 2 left, 3, 4 right. If you're in group 5, do whatever you want. Manzar, who is in group 1, will be on the right. Alright, I'll go talk to Nefarian. Crank this boss.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I've made no mistakes. Yeah, okay, we need more people to... Anyone in group 1 and 2, come left. Flash runs out 3 minutes. Good tip. Thank you for that tip. Where's the extra flask in my... there it is. Ramlal says, are you from Nebraska? No. Chili? Yeah, I could do chili. Boom, got it. Alright, we're about halfway through. How many hats you got? Too many. Too many or not enough, depending on who you ask, yeah. Alright, Simon's gonna start moving into the position for the boss.
The mortal's courage begins to wane. Now, let's see how they contend with the true lord of Blackrock's fire.
Alright, Nefarian.
Wretches, burn!
Come on. Come on, give me that rupture. Okay, I'm just gonna blade dance instead. Bro, I'm getting so many parries. Simon's feared?
Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon enough.
Yeah, need a fresh fear word, please. You stop healing me. I got 2 stacks of the healing. I have 3 stacks of the healing. Priests need to stop healing me. Need non-priest heals. Oh, there's only one of the priests is a healer. They knew who it was. Here come the skeletons. Get your AoEs ready.
Your friend shall join you soon enough.
Alright, alright. Boom! This.
Nothing to my kind. Do you hear? Nothing!
This is actually insane group. Insane loot. Okay. Prediction. Will Simon win any items? Not that one. Will Simon win any more items? Yes, no. You guys have 1 minute on the clock. Head is good for us. Primeval chest, primeval shoulder is all good for us. DB hand cannon? Shadow flamed hand cannon? Yo. Let me put this up here. Chromatically tempered sword, primeval bindings, draconian leggings, elementium. Ancient leggings, draconian gloves. Okay. Alright, let's do some rolls. Alright, there's a couple items here that we could use. Therazane's Link. We want the Head of Nefarian. I think we probably won't... Oh, Primeval Boots, too? Let's go. I didn't see those. Yeah, I was very impressed with the Ebonroc Flamegor kill. That was nice. Oh, reboon. Draconian Robe. Because most people still have their 101 roll. And the 101 will take precedence over any of my rolls. So we got a shoulder, a chest, a boot, a head. We have 4 items to roll on here. Warrior Rogue Druid chest piece. Boom, 83 roll. 94 with a 101. Bilbo Blazons. 2 101 rolls. We should actually hold our roll till later. If other people see and they decide to use their 101, yeah, we should hold our roll till like the last second. That's the meta strategy. Shoulders. Okay, we're holding our roll to the last second. 91. Oof. 5, 4, 3. 58. Okay, we didn't win. But there were no 101s spent on this. Okay. Okay, there's still a boot and a Nefarian head. I guess the gun... We could... The gun is kind of mid on it. I mean, the gun... No, the gun is good. The gun... We should roll on the gun. Okay. Boots, 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 boots. Waiting for the roll to almost time out. Then we send ours. Okay. There's a 101 roll, so I'm automatically not getting it at this point, and doesn't matter. Oh, roll in case the 101 is mistaken. True, 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 true. Chest piece, cloth. Oh my god, dude. We're gonna go through a bunch of caster loot and, like, two-handed weapons. And, like, it'd be crazy, dude, if I needed chromatically tempered sword, but I don't. Because I already have Thunderfury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. You know how that is when, like, you already have something better than chromatically tempered sword, so you just don't need a chromatically tempered sword? I know how that is. Is that relatable to you guys? I bet so. Oh, wait, the hand cannon. Wait, we gotta roll on the hand cannon. It's cool, but it's kind of bad. You can't move while using it. And you can't use any abilities while using it. And you can't do much. Oh well. Shadow Flame doesn't even do anything on it. Unless it, like, changes the projectiles, maybe? But it has no, like, passive change to the look of it, you see? Are there any items left? Bracer? Do we have Bracer on this guy? Harmonized wrist? Yes, I already have wrist. So these are off-spec for me. The 101 loot system is just each person gets to, if you choose to roll 101, you have priority over anyone who doesn't roll 101. And once you win an item with a 101, you cannot use a 101 roll again. There's still the Nefarian head at the end, for sure. Are there difficulties in Blackwing Lair like in Molten Core? Yeah. What you get to do is you get to select trials. Bronze trial, blue trial, green trial, and they each add a different mechanic to all the fights, right? So like the green one is like a nature damage thing, and the blue one is an arcane damage thing, and the bronze one is like a time-based, like speeds you up or slows you down type of thing. Chromatically tempered. That's the big sword, CTS. Ooh, who's Mujura? How does the CTS look? Obviously, we gotta check it. Okay, okay. Alright, lock Amir, go into the raid leader. A very strange looking weapon. Ancient chest. There's still a head of Nefarian to go, okay? That we're waiting. There is still something to go here. Okay? So don't be too worried. We'd get the Master Dragon Slayer's medallion if we did that. Ancient chest, ancient bindings, Paladin, Hunter, Shaman. Is a necklace from Nefarian Head? Yeah. It's either a ring for physical DPS, a necklace for tanks, or... What is the one for casters? Is it like a held in offhand thing? Yeah, I think, like, ultimately, like, the guild didn't have enough people to, you know, run the raid guild only. Like, we have to pug or we don't raid. So I'm not really about this, like, anti-pug mentality coming from the guild chat. It's like, we need to pug, and, you know, if you're gonna pug, you have to give them a fair shot at loot. And, you know, that's how it goes. Otherwise, you don't raid. Alright, here it is. Head of Nefarian. Come on. There's a 101 roll. Damn. We got a high roll, too. Okay. What did you 101? Drake Fang Talisman. Extremely worth. Alright, well, we didn't get any tier pieces, but it's okay. We walked out of here with a Drake Fang Talisman. That was good. I'm really happy, because, like, this guild's been a bit of struggling to fill the rosters and struggling to make the raids happen, and, this raid was great. It started on time, it was clean, it was awesome. We actually got to tank, on our tanking character. I had a lot of fun, and we got sick loot. So, sweet. Seben sets, redeem change hat. Okay. No more on that one then. Let's go. Boom. What the? Yeah, the Shadow Flame. It makes it look cool. How many pugs? I'm actually not sure. What? Oh, sorry, the throne. Yeah, you were telling me about it. Yeah, tell me. Is this for the dragon? For the phase 1? And then you position the boss in phase 2 the same? Okay. I'm not too concerned about that. I think it's slower because it doesn't... Because they have a long runtime. You can't kill them as quickly. Right? Instead of killing them on spawn. The phase 1 strategy, I feel like it's just, like, basically irrelevant, like, what you do, because that phase is so stupidly easy. But yeah, good, glad to hear it, because then, I mean, an advantage of that is they're all dead in the exact same spot, so then they AoE a little better in the later part. But yeah, either way works, and we did good. Oh yeah, well it was good. I mean, man, this is the guild that I'm playing. Of course, I'm gonna be helping out. All right, it's 5 p.m. We could maybe do a molten core. We could maybe not do a molten core. Let's see. If there's something we can hop into right now,